Hey guys, and welcome back to our Infinite Flight video training series. My name is Mark, aka Skyhawk Heavy, and today we are doing the landing tutorial for the DC10 and the MD11. So just for the sake of time and to try to make the video as short as possible, I'm starting the video while on final already. I'm established on the localizer and on the glide slope, as you can see. When landing, of course, you don't want to be any heavier than MLW, which is max landing weight. You want to intercept the localizer, around 160 knots. Between a 160, 180, I reckon I'm typically around 35 degrees of flaps. Then your final approach speed is going to be 135 or a little higher, anywhere from 135, 145. Now, of course, depending on the weight, it may be a little bit lower than the 135, but these numbers are just as guidelines to help you, and you can tweak it on once you learn the aircraft, and the more you fly it, you can tweak it to how you prefer to have the settings, or what speed you want to land. But on final approach, flaps are 50 degrees. Now, this is what makes the DC10 and the MD11 so much fun, is on final approach, as you can see, my pitch angle, the angle of attack, is around positive 5 degrees. So it's about 5 degrees up. So on final approach, you want to be around 5 to 6 degrees positive pitch. On trim, you want to set that in accordance to how heavy the aircraft is. Typically I'm around 55-65% positive trim. And then once I get down to the runway, between 30 and 20 feet AGL, you'll cut the throttle. And when you touch down, this is what makes it so challenging. When you touch down, your pitch, or your angle of attack, needs to be around 7 to 8 degrees positive pitch. The DC10 MD11 it's so much fun to fly, but it's also a little tricky. It's a little bit different than any of the other aircraft that we have in the fleet. So again, you can see I'm at around 5 degrees on final approach, and when I touch down, I'm going to shoot for around 7-8 degrees of positive pitch. Now, if you look at the small insert that I have of the tower view, I really wanted to show that so you could see the angle of attack. It's a little bit weird at first. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but just continue to control your vertical speed with the throttle with very minor adjustments, and you should stay on the localizer at that pitch, or on the glide slope at that pitch. So around 30 feet, I start pulling up a little bit, and I touch down, and I'm around 7 to 8 degrees positive pitch, and settle the nose gear down nice and easy, and that's all there is to it. It's going to take a little bit of practice, but once you get it, you'll enjoy flying this aircraft so much. Actually held on the thrust reverser there for a little bit too long. But you're absolutely going to love this aircraft. So, guys, this is just a QRG, a quick reference guide for you to refer back to, like I did in the takeoff video. Just giving you all the information to go by, just a guideline to go by. So hopefully this tutorial has helped, and that you'll find the information useful. Make sure you check us out on our community forum, join there, and also follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, as well as Twitter. My name is Mark. Guys, I appreciate you taking a few moments to watch today.